Welcome, one and all as one. It's that time again. Figure update, November 2023 edition. Again, don't you just love it when I skirt under the door right at the last second? You thought December was going to hit and you weren't going to get a November figure update. Once again, I proved the public wrong. Once again, I prove to the public who is, the greatest collector. The most iconic. I already said collector. A titan in the figure industry. A legend in the high-end collectibles market. I don't know how high-end we're going. You may not see Sideshow Collectibles stuff right here, but you're going to see everything else under the sun. I'll promise you that. Figure Update 2023 is here, and I'm going to kick it off just letting you know this is a solid episode. You know, I'm going to be real though. You know, I'm going to soften the blow up front. It's not the best one. You know, I think there were probably bigger and better things in past ones. That's okay. This one, it's about consistency. It's about keeping the collection alive. And some of the best stuff that might have fallen through the cracks otherwise. Oh, shit. There's a really big... I already blew this. There is actually a great statue, and I forgot to grab it. And it's like way over there. Okay, so at some point, I'm going to have to go grab that. Damn it. I started this and I thought I was all prepared. I could do a take two. No, I can't, because we do not do take twos. Not on Figure Update. This is all one take, no do-overs. There are no do-overs. What happened, happened. All right. We're going to start off with... I wanted to say this up front. I'm mad. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because I had a figure that I was so excited to show you that I just got, and I didn't bring it here. Like, again, I'm hitting record. It's not here. They did a Life Day. Okay, so at Disneyland, they did Life Day merchandise. This was the holiday celebrated in the Star Wars universe. It's from the Star Wars Christmas special, which it's unbelievable they're even acknowledging the existence of that. But in the parks, they do now. In Galaxy's Edge, so they had like Life Day merch. Like this is like I went into the restaurant and they gave me a they didn't give it. It was an extra charge, but the Life Day spork. Like that's a real thing. Like it's got the red and gold from, you know, they all wear like, this is on the Wookiee planet, Kashyyyk. They wear red and gold, red robes mainly. To signify Life Day, and there it is. Look at that. Happy Life Day. There's the official utensil. I've been only eating with this all month. But anyway, they did a figure, the first ever action figure of Chewbacca in the red robe from Life Day. And again, it's wild that we are getting a figure of something from the Star Wars Christmas special. You know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. Couldn't get them at the park, but they went up on the website, and I ordered two, because I never do that, but I actually did want to keep one in the box and open the other one. But it's not here. So just imagine Chewbacca in a red robe. I have a plush of that somewhere. Oh, it's back there. You can't see it. It doesn't matter. I tried, guys. So that's what I'm mad. I'm saying that up front. I'm not happy the way that went. You know, you should have seen that up. That should have been the first thing. So I may have let you down on this, but I'm not going to let you down on the next. Actually, maybe I will, because it's not a figure at all. This I just got. I'm talking hours ago. Woke up bright and early. One of my favorite things that they do at Disneyland is they do these mug releases at Trader Sam's. Trader Sam's is their enchanted tiki bar that they have right outside the gates, and they do these fancy mug releases. I already showed you before, like they did this Hatbox Ghost. Again, I always say, like, I'm not one of those tiki mug guys. I'm not, but I do love them when Trader Sam's does them, because they're always tied to the park in some way, or something that I love. That's the Hatbox Ghost one. That's this one was like tiki room one. Jose from the tiki room. I like it when they're park related. That's my weakness. That I'm a mark for that. There's like gargoyles up there. Anyway, but I love when they do these releases. They used to make it where it was just like, okay, on this date, this thing's coming out. Line up wherever, we don't have a plan. And that's what happened with this. This was like chaos. Like you had to get there early in the morning, and there was like a line around the Disneyland hotel and like going around. It was a nightmare. It was just terribly handled. But then other times they'll just do it through the app, the mobile app, like where you order it like food, like, you know, you mobile order food, like, okay, I want nachos, cake, come pick them up in 20 minutes. What they do when they do that is they open it up like really early in the morning, like 6 in the morning, where you can order it and then go down, and by like 7 a.m. you could pick up the mug. It's going to sound weird, but, you know, because no one loves waking up early, but I like when they do the launches through the app, because they let you like go do shit. I mean, the park isn't even open until 8 a.m. I actually like visiting in the early hours, and they're like cool with you hanging around, and I don't know, it's just a cool scene. I like hanging out in the park that early in the morning, and then from there you take you're right by the monorail station, take the monorail into the park with the new mug, because it's so easy to get it through the app. You're not waiting in some dumbass line. You hit 2 things. And like I said, I like to pick the earliest slot. A lot of people don't, so they're a little easier to get, I find. I can just kind of like pick this up and then go enjoy the park early in the morning, which is a great time at a theme park like that. You know what I mean? Not that many people there yet. People are always asking, you know, I see pictures of you at the park and there's no one there. How did you do that? It's like, you go at 8, be there when the rope drops on a weekend. On a weekday. I love to do that. I've lost half the audience. They're waiting for figure collectible stuff, and now I've been talking about Disneyland. Go figure. Wow, I talked about that on this channel. But anyway, this just came out today. Okay, so this is a classic mug they've always done. I have it right here as I knock 8 things over. Trader Sam's always has their own mugs, like branded to their own thing. I love Trader Sam's. It's a very special place, fun place to go. And they always have a mug that is their own, you know, branding on like a barrel. This is how they do it. Today, for the first time ever, they released a Christmas version. Again, I love Trader Sam's. I love Disneyland, and I'm a Christmas nut. So they got me on this. I know this is probably not that exciting to most people, but they did it. And a lot more detail, because this was a little pricier than this one was. But it's physically bigger, so I guess that makes sense. And a lot more detail and paint put into it, so I guess that adds up. But anyway, the Christmas version that came out this morning. This is brand new. The brand new stuff. I was supposed to show you this and the Life Day Chewbacca, and I didn't do either of those. So no, I mean, I did this one. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. Anyway, so just wanted to show you the cool mug that I got. I'm loving this. I love when they do holiday themed stuff. For Halloween, they'll usually do like a Haunted Mansion thing. And that, again, I have one over there, but I'm not gonna go over there. Not yet. I have to get you something at the end. Okay, so that's enough park stuff. Sorry. Actually, there'll be something later, but that's okay. Let's just get to let's just soak up the hype and check out the coolest thing. If you doubted me, if you're a hater, let's just put it that way. If you're a hater, you're not going to have much to say after this next segment, because let me tell you, there's a story behind this. You may remember about a year ago, actually maybe a little more, Hasbro did their selfie series where I went to San Diego Comic-Con. You could do this just through the mobile app too, but I had my face professionally scanned at San Diego Comic-Con. I was one of the first to do Hasbro's selfie series where they scan your head and put it on a figure. So, of course, I went Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, my favorite of their franchises they own. And I got the Red Ranger. Is the likeness good? That's up to you. But it is what it is. They scanned me, and then like in September, that was in July, and then like late September, I got this figure. They could not do glasses. They said they couldn't do facial hair, but I don't care what anyone says. There's some kind of pube kind of looking shit going on there. So maybe they messed that up. I don't know what happened there. They said they couldn't do facial hair. There's facial hair there. Maybe they thought it was shading or just my mouth was misshapen or something. I'm really not sure. Anyway, so that was a year ago. This year they announced Selfie Series 2.0. They're updating the system to do glasses and facial hair. So I got scanned again. And they said if you did it at San Diego Comic-Con, you would get an exclusive sleeve for the box. Just, I think the other one had? No, I don't know if that was exclusive, but exclusive sleeve for the box and a stand, a con exclusive stand for the figure. I already did Power Rangers. Like now you could do the Black Ranger or something like that, but I didn't want to do another Power Ranger. I wanted to do something different. So I went with X-Wing pilot. Could have done a ghost. I was almost going to do a Ghostbuster, but I didn't do it. Anyway, there's the exclusive sleeve. Hasbro PulseCon 2023. That's not the con that I went to. I went to San Diego Comic-Con. So I think they just gave up and just printed one sleeve. Like, this covers all our special events. Now, there's a funny story behind this. I'm getting to it. Here it is. Ta-da! Now, you tell me, is this better? Can you see it? So there's a little more like stubble shit happening there. The hair, I don't know about the hair, but the glasses are there. Like they did that. The glasses are on there. Anyway, and my artwork on the back. No, it's just Luke. That's just Luke. But anyway, I love how it's specifically from Star Wars: A New Hope. They're like, no, it's not from Force Awakens or any of that crap. Anyway, it's got a exclusive stand in there, but I don't know where it is. It just says like Star Wars, like con exclusive or something. I don't know. Why this is funny is that I got this. This one took a lot longer. Like I got email updates from them like in September, like they said, but then it didn't show up until November, until just recently. And what's funny is then I got it and promoted it like, hey, all right, Selfie Series 2.0, they're doing this and doing that. I don't know if they ever ended up doing them on their website. Maybe other collectors know. But as soon as I tweeted about this, like within an hour, Hasbro tweeted, by the way, we are not doing Selfie Series figures. That's over. We're not doing that. It's unclear if that's temporary. It sounds permanent. The way they word it on their site sounds like they're done. So do I have one of the only 2.0 figures with the glasses and the facial hair? I don't know. It's not clear. It really is not clear. This might have been one of the only ones they ever did. Me and whoever else did it at Comic-Con. I don't know how many people did it at Comic-Con. I saw a lot of people interested in it. I didn't see a lot of people like paying it. Again, when this got announced, it was $60, and then when it actually dropped, it was $80, and I think that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But then they went, "Oh, never mind, no, I'm temporarily it'll be $60." So I think they did that to win the public favor, but maybe it's not sustainable. Sorry, I'm like moving this because there's some stuff getting cramped by the computer. I have this set up, by the way, my setup for those who want to know. I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max recording up there, and it mirrors it perfectly to my iMac screen right here. It's really a great setup. Like all you do is hit one button, and it's all there. It's really just 2023 technology. A miracle. Anyway, I just feel like the whole thing rubbed people the wrong way, and maybe they were starting to pop this off, and then they were like, it's not worth all these extra features. No one's doing it. So I don't know if this is a rare thing. I'm going to hang on to it. We'll see what happens, but damn, dude. Glad I got it. I'm glad I got it. I don't think I had to pay. What did I pay? I don't think it was $80. I think it was a lot less than that. I think I got it for 60. I'm not sure. But either way, it's fun to have that. I like that they did this. A lot of people thought it looked stupid. It does look stupid, but that's why I think it's fun. One more Star Wars thing. Last Star Wars thing. No, I'm sorry. Oh, there's a bunch of Star Wars things. I'm sorry. But they're funny, though. It's not like, we're not going deep in the lore today. But let's just take a little break and enjoy Paplu. Let's take a little Paplu break. Okay, hopefully everyone's feeling much better now. So they do this thing in Star Wars where every year they release holiday figures. I think I already talked about this. Didn't I show on the last one? Didn't I show Jewish Mandalorian? I already showed that off, didn't I? There's still a couple that I'm waiting on. I think there's like a Christmas Ewok, and then like some kind of what is it? Purge Trooper. Why did I say Surge? Thinking about that discontinued soda. I think it was Purge Trooper, and he's dressed up like a fucking nutcracker. I haven't gotten it yet. But this I got a long time ago, and some new ones came down the way. This was already discounted. I'm wondering, like, is this from this year or a previous year? I think this is a new one. They're all in the same packaging over the last few years that they've done these, but this is Christmas Jawa and Salacious Crumb Holiday Edition. So they're both looking very festive. This is a little weaker one. I'm whatever on that. But I'm telling you guys, these holiday figures are such a treat to me. Like, I enjoy these. It's like a baby having keys jangled in front of their face when I see stuff like this. Snow Trooper Holiday Edition. And look, they just put the little snowman face on it. On his little bib or whatever. I'm telling you, I am the easiest to please when it comes to this. This is so... I will always get a kick out of this. I'm like, oh, look, bless his heart. They made him a snowman. Give me. I'm a mark every time for these. This one, I forget where these were exclusive. That snowman one, I think, was Target. And then this, I believe, was Walmart. This is a Walmart exclusive. The KX security droid. And he comes with a little homeboy there. A little, I can never remember the name of the stupid ass droid. He's in Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I always want to say Dio, but that's the anxiety droid in Rise of Skywalker. Who is this guy? I've played both games, and I can't tell you. Someone in the comments is going to know, and I'm going to feel so stupid. Anyway. I love these Christmas figures. They get me every time. They really do. Okay. Oh, there's another thing I didn't grab. We're going to say goodbye to something really special, okay? If I could get over here. Holy shit. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Whoops. We're going to go ahead and say our goodbyes to Mr. Indiana Jones because I think this is the end of the road. The movie came out. They were releasing waves of figures. And then finally, after a long time, this one that was a straggler, like this was part of wave 3 of the Indiana Jones Adventure series figures. And it was late. Again, I think I mentioned this on the last figure update, but I think there was an issue where she's holding a grail in the packaging that doesn't come with this or something. Like, I think it comes with her homeboy. What's the Nazi fuck? What's his name? Anyway. Well, she's a Nazi fuck too. Spoiler. Elsa Schneider from Last Crusade finally got a figure, which I think is pretty cool. Comes with the rest of the little gallery of false grails that they find. She comes with that. Anyway, yeah, this is the last. I think this is the last of. They haven't announced any more after that, and that's a bummer. I really, they didn't do any Crystal Skull stuff. But, everyone's like, wow, no Crystal Skull. I can't believe that. They did figures even for the newest one. Obviously, they did stuff for Dial of Destiny, but yeah, Crystal Skull. It's like, oh, they had ignored Crystal Skull. It's like, yo, bro, were you going to buy those? You were going to buy Mutt? You were going to get a pre-order in on Mutt? Like, even I'm saying, oh, what a shame. And I guarantee if Mutt went up, if his fucking triple crossing friend, sorry, Jonesy, I'm a capitalist, or whatever. If all those guys went up, I would not pre-order them. Sorry, I wouldn't. And they knew it. So I think that's the end of the Indiana Jones Adventure series. But looking back a little bit, I did get, this was my one big Black Friday purchase. This was being clearanced on Target's app for like $13 or something like that. They did the Staff of Ra headpiece. The head of the staff. If you hold it in the right place, it will show you the location of what? The Well of Souls. Isn't it funny? Raiders of the Lost Ark is one of the most beloved films of all time. Certainly in Spielberg's catalog, it's up there, and that's like the one I kind of know the least about. Well, not that, I've seen it a million times, but I've seen the other ones like a trillion times. I was just never, I know it sounds like blasphemy, but I just, this one was not my favorite of the bunch. I always liked Temple and Last Crusade better. And I've talked about that before. So I just found myself rewatching this one the least. So I get things wrong about it, but it's still an iconic movie. You're not going to hear me complain about it, but I was just a Temple of Doom boy. All right, which it is a bummer now with the series ending. They never did Molaram or Willie Scott. Like, seriously, like, I know there's people who are like, I wouldn't pre-order that. I would have. What about me? Let's just open this up and see what we got. Okay, so what are we looking at here? So here's a stand. I think this is a stand to display it or something. Let's see. Where's the head of the staff? Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to see why this was clearance. Ah! This was originally $50. All right, I'm going to do an impression. Ready? Ah! Pretty funny. What movie is that from? This was $50? Oh my God. I paid $13 and I feel like maybe I overpaid. No offense, Hasbro, but like that, come on. This should not have been $50. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, well, we've committed. We're unwrapping it now. It's all wrapped in paper. This is their plastic-free packaging. I don't know why they couldn't just put all this into an egg carton kind of thing. Okay, so it goes on here. I'm assuming it pops in or something. What the fuck? This seems... Oh, okay, yeah. So there it is. The head of the staff. It doesn't look too bad, I guess. They sell an actual, like, metallic, legit one at the Disney parks. So that's probably better if you want, like, the accurate thing, but... Oh, so all these there's little cardboard thingies here to keep this package, but... So what happens here? Like... So it's got alternate holes to put it in. Like, maybe you put it in the wrong hole. Been there. Like you put it in the middle and then it makes a sound, but does this have batteries? I think I have to it's heavy enough. It seems like it seems like it would have batteries already in it, right? Electronic talisman. But there's no, like, instruction. Oh, no, there is. Wait. I'm so confused. Yeah, it's removable. I get that. I just don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if I'm missing. Am I missing? Oh, wait. Maybe this is the instructions. Yep. I took them out first thing. Okay. Let's see if we can get this lit up. I got to unscrew it and put batteries in. No, okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Anyway, you could see the display here. Pop it in. The thing that concerns me is there's like, it looks like this is like a button on the back, but it's like super pushed in. Like it's like, I don't know what's supposed to happen here. Anyway, whatever. There it is. It's on display. This was $50 before. This should have been 30 maybe you could have got away with, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe it's like a light show. Maybe when this thing turns on, it's like badass, you know? As of right now, it's not. I don't know. Maybe for Black Friday they got a deal on me because I bought it. Okay, last thing, we're gonna pay one more visit to Indiana Jones. We're going across the sea here. Let's do the Indiana Jones, the red line across the map. To Japan, because guess what? They did their own take on it. Just because they're done with Indiana Jones figures here doesn't mean they are over there. Boom. SH Figuarts, Indiana Jones. There he is. And I mean, SH Figuarts, you're paying a premium. So look at the likeness. You can see Indiana and his crazy face and his mad face. And this one, he's just kind of disgruntled, you know. So, you know, he's about to go into the temple. He was good. He was very, very good. You know, whatever. Supposed to be, it just says Indiana Jones on the front. On the back, it points out Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, and he comes with the idol. Okay, the golden idol is in there, the fertility idol. You can see that. I mean, what can I say? It looks good. SH Figuarts, they're always doing posable stuff. Looks pretty good. I have no complaints. Oh, he has the bag of sand, too. That's great, you know? You know what I mean? All you 40-year-olds out there, you know, a bag of sand. That's 40-year-old virgin joke. Check that out. Check out that movie. I think it just came out. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about that. All right. Let's keep in with the tradition of SH Figuarts. Wait, what is this? Oh, I already showed that. Let's keep in the tradition with SH Figuarts, okay? Let's do it. This came from Premium Bandai. This was another one that is not going to be at retail. You're not going to see this on the retail shelves. You're not going to be going to Barnes & Noble and see this sucker. They did it. It was pre-order only if you got it in like a year ago. I have been wanting high-quality figures of these guys for a while. They finally did Android 19 and 20. Now 20 hasn't shipped, but Android 19 is here. Damn! Look at that. Look at them. I always thought these dudes were dope. I thought they were scary. From what I understand, when Akira Toriyama was doing the manga, these guys were supposed to be the main villains. And then the producer was like, no, you can't have just weird old guy and weird fat guy. You can't do that. So he went, okay, and he made it young kids instead, Android 17, 18. Then they were like, it's just gonna be kids? You can't have the main villain just be some kids. So then he made Cell. And then they were like, you can't just have it be this ugly bug man. That's no good. Then, so he went, okay, Cell's second form. Oh, what's wrong with his design? He looks messed up, whatever. So that's why Akira Toriyama did Perfect Cell. He made him look kind of hot. And then he said, yeah, there it is. Perfect Cell. That way the editor had no notes. He would just be like, oh, he's perfect, huh? Well, I guess that's that. Inside the mind of Akira Toriyama. I just took you there. Anyway, oh my God. This is like this was a bucket list one for me. I wanted Android 19 for so long. This big tubby dude. It's so funny because when I get some of these, they're to scale with other figures. So sometimes you get one like Birder or Captain Ginyu, and it's so much bigger than you anticipate. It's like, oh my god, this guy is twice the height of Goku or whatever. Like Raccoon was another one. These are all like Ginyu Force guys. Was so big, I couldn't believe it. This is one where he's actually smaller than I thought. I thought this guy was going to be fucking huge and rotund, but he's kind of not. He's a little bit small. And I don't know if that's like their choice or if that's just maybe my memory of him was wrong. I love that he has the alternate heads in there. Can you see that? Like when Vegeta beats the shit out of him. And that's what I love too. I think a couple months ago, it's here somewhere, I actually got an extra Vegeta figure just because he comes with the parts, or this actually rather, comes with the parts to rip his arms off. Do you see Vegeta's head in there? Right over there. I can't do this. There you go. I thought that was so dope. I had to get a Vegeta just to display it that way. So I thought that was really, really cool. Anyway, they're killing it. Ugh. It's my joy every month when I get SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z. This has got to be my favorite line of figures, I think. I mean, it's got to be. They do such a good job. And they're doing all the obscure characters. I love that they do this premium Bandai stuff. It kind of sucks because they charge you up front and then you don't get a figure for 8 months. Something I'm definitely familiar with, but it lets them do these figures that would never survive at retail just on its own. If they replicated 1 billion of them, they would never make their money back. But because it's pre-order only and all that stuff, they know exactly how many people want it and they can do that. They just put up, relatively recently, they put up Kui. Do you guys remember Kui from Dragon Ball Z? He was in the Frieza saga. He's just a random fucking dude that Vegeta did the thing where he like went like that and blew him up, popped him like a balloon. I'm in disbelief. Like, they just are killing it. They're doing Kui. This should have been called Kui Update. Anyway, keeping it with Figuarts, let's stay in the Figuarts realm. This just showed up. I don't have the guy that goes with this, but I showed you last figure update that I got Kamen Rider number 2, Shin Kamen Rider, Shin Masked Rider, whatever you want to call it. Grasshopper Og, number 2. Around the same time, I also pre-ordered the bike from Shin Kamen Rider, Shin Masked Rider, whatever you want to call it. It's the Cyclone, and it finally showed up. I don't know why this shipped a little later than the figure, but there is the OG Shin Masked Rider right there. You could see him on the package, riding free, standing up on there. And I actually already kind of took this out. And I attached, there's a mode when it like goes like turbocharged, all the jets get like erect. You know, like you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so I like that it's like got those, you know what I'm saying? On the back. Like those are all kicked up. Anyway, yeah, there's the bike. It's pretty nice. I mean, every detail is there. SH Figuarts and Tamashii Nations, they always make sure every detail is there. But I will say, like, this was a little pricey. Like, their figures sometimes are, depending on how obscure they are or how many things they come with. I get that, but I don't know. This is just a bike. Now again, like, I'm pressing in on the tires. There's like suspension keeping that up. Like every detail is in effect here. So they did a good job. But it was kind of pricey. I want to say this was like between $80 and $100 or something like that. I don't know if it was worth that. I would rather have like a cool new posable figure than just a. I don't know. I don't know about that. The price I'm a little bit mixed on. And normally I know collectibles, they cost what they cost. I don't complain too much, but that I don't know if I'm feeling that. But you can't get it anymore either way, so it doesn't really matter. That was a pre-order thing on Premium Bandai, just like the other stuff I was talking about. Speaking of other things that were up for pre-order, this was hard to get. I was surprised. This sold out in a lot of places. And I haven't opened it yet. I kind of want to. From Figma. I don't get a lot of Figma stuff. I guess I got Cliff from Death Stranding just recently, but okay, here it is. Samus from Metroid Dread. They did a legit awesome Metroid Dread Figma, and it is deluxe. You could see it's in the deluxe packaging. So this was a little pricey too, but this I was willing to do it. I don't know if you could see it in there. Sometimes it's hard to see with the window packaging. You know, I can't always open them, so I apologize. But I don't know if you could see that. But yeah, I love that they did this for Metroid Dread. I loved Metroid Dread. Can I just say that? That was one of my favorite games. What was that? Was that 2021? That and I played that and Like a Dragon within a month of each other. Yakuza 7. And both were just, I'm still thinking about, they're such great games. But anyway, I love Metroid Prime. I'm excited for Metroid Prime 4 if it ever happens, but 2D Metroid has my heart. And so I was very, very happy from Metroid Dread. I just was overjoyed. Anyway, comes with the ball mode, no surprise for a Samus figure. But the coolest thing by far is, can you see up there her latching onto that platform at the very top? Can you see that? God, it always wants to focus on my face. It's a magnetic platform. You can literally stick it to a fridge. Like right now, I got like an office. I got like a metal desk thing above my desk. It could stick to that and cling, while she's shooting away. Oh my God, that sold me. Like when I saw this, I'm just like, the magnetic platform. You got me. You got me. You got me. So anyway, they did a great job. I should open this. I really should. But I love Metroid Dread. I'm so happy they did a legit great figure in honor of that game. The other figure I got kind of near the same time from, these are all made by Good Smile. They made that Figma, and they made this. So, well, I'll say first. Sometimes there's the design of something that you hate so much you go around to loving it. Does that happen with anybody else? Like, you think that's so stupid that it kind of becomes iconic to you? Like, it kind of becomes like, oh, that you come around and you love it. That's how I feel about the Cart Titan in Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan just ended, and this had probably the dumbest design of any Titan in the show, that I came around to loving this thing. And the character Piek, who controlled this Titan, was also like one of my favorite characters. People keep saying like, oh, record a video about the ending of Attack on Titan. I feel like a lot of other people already covered that really well, but I'll just say that I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic ending. And one that gave answers, but also didn't like suck the mystery out of a show, which is hard to do. Normally, if you give out all the answers, the show kind of loses its power. But they found the right mix to where I got everything answered, but I still kind of don't want to rewatch the show, and kind of like dig a little more into it and see, oh, they left the pieces for that there already. I didn't realize, or they left, they did a really good job building that world, building the mystery. Yeah, I thought it was a great show. But anyway, I don't know. If you think I should do a video on that, let me know. But I kind of feel like everybody covered it, and I saw it weeks after everybody else too, because we were on tour. But anyway, Nendoroid Cart Titan. I'm stoked with that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, speaking of Good Smile, they did another. This is adorable. What else can you say? This is adorable. They did. We already had Shin Master Rider. Now we got Shin Ultraman. Look at that. Is that adorable or what? And yes, look, his eyes light up. This is the only Nendoroid I know of that has a little electronic piece to it where his eyes glow. Is that adorable or what? I don't have a lot of Ultraman figures, but this was a must. I had to get this. Speaking of little, you know, chibi figures and stuff. This isn't, I don't think this is Good Smile. It's not Cutie One. I don't know. They do a whole series of these figures. Have you ever seen these figures that look like this? It's totally a thing. I think they look kind of cool, but I never bought any of them. They make them almost look like fabric too. But I collect enough stuff already, especially enough Eva stuff. But whenever they do a mass production Eva, I have to get it. I love the design of these. See, he's got like a zipper for his mouth too. Like, again, they make them look like they're real material. But anyway, when they do a mass production Eva, I need it. That's like my weakness. Again, I use the term already. I'm a mark for this stuff. I think this episode we're talking about our vices, things that we can't resist, you know? This just showed up too. This is a little bit off the beaten path here. Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know, again, every time I criticize, there's a lot of things that I was like critical of in FF7 Remake, so people are always like, oh, he's such a hater, he's such a hater. Well, here I am still buying the figures, so I guess how much of a hater am I? I bought the game more than once, played it more than once, and buy all the figures. So anyway, FF7 Remake, they did a Shinra security officer, which I love. I love when they do off the beaten path characters, not just Cloud, you know, but they actually did a guard. Well, I'm not going to say it's not Cloud. But no spoilers. Anyway, I don't know if you could see that there, but I love when they do just grunts, you know, and stuff like that. I love that, like, you remember Metal Gear Solid 2, maybe? Got a Figma, like a really nice solid Snake figure, but then they did a guard. And it was expensive because I think they didn't expect many people to buy it. And they had to make it worth it. But, man, that was, dude, I love that they do stuff like that. I really do. This next one is kind of obscure. I get, well, no, it's not that obscure. But this is weird for me. I'm not normally collecting these, but again, I don't know if this is a Black Friday thing, but they were heavily discounting on Amazon, I believe, Super 7's Ultimates figures. And normally I think this was $55, but I think it was like on there for like 15. So I just got it. I'm a huge fan of Fantasia. That's one of the old Disney animated movies that I actually really love, and I still do. But anyway, it is, if I can get the damn thing off, which is anyone's guess if I can. It's the hippo, the hyacinth. Is that how you say it? I don't know, but yeah, I figured for like, it was like 15 or 17 bucks, something like that. I figured, yeah, okay, I'll do that. I also got another Putty Patrol, you know, figure from, same thing, Power Rangers Ultimates. I got another Putty because they come with all these costume pieces, so now I can display a couple of them. Also, I forgot to bring this one up earlier. At the Disney parks, they have metal. I'm a sucker for, again, I'm a mark when it comes to when they sell ride vehicles. And I did not realize they did a metallic, die-cast metal transport, resistance transport. That's what you walk into on Rise of the Resistance. On the ride, that's the first thing you get into. And then next to it is Poe Dameron's X-Wing. And then I guess they threw in the Millennium Falcon because there's the Millennium Falcon ride. I just saw this the other day and I was like, damn, that's really cool. I love when they sell the ride vehicles. So I had to get this. Then I asked online, like, does anyone know if this is new? And people told me, it's been for sale before that ride, the Rise of the Resistance, was even open. So it's been there about 4 years. Didn't notice. Anyway, so I picked that up. Thought that was cool. Okay, last thing. I'm showing you the last thing. I gotta like go on a trek to get this. Bear with me. That's gonna be funny in like 1 second. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. This is not new. This is not new. Well, it's new to me. This came out in Florida a while ago. And I kept waiting for them to bring it to the US parks. They never did. I don't know why. But I had to get this. So the last time I went to Disney World, I looked and looked and looked. They didn't have it. So I finally got it myself from eBay. I had to go there. artists Kevin and Jody, who are the best. They design the best park stuff. I had to do it. Country Bear Jamboree Henry. The traditional Country Bear Jamboree is closing. I think early next year. I think at Disney World. So you got to send it off right. This Henry figure is perfect. Look, he's got the little raccoon guy. I forget what's his name. I forget. I love the little CBJ base there. His little raccoon friend that sits in his hat most of the time. I love this statue is adorable. Look at that. They did this perfectly. They also did a Big Al version, but they kind of, I love Kevin and Jody's art, but they kind of went really cartoony with it. Like he's going like I don't know. I wasn't as enraptured by that. This one to me is like perfect. Like that expression is perfect. But the Big Al one, I don't know what it is. You look it up and tell me if you agree or disagree. I don't know. I just thought it was like a bit much. But this one, this is amazing. This is going right. I got like a whole Disney figurine shelf right up there, so I'm going to be using that. Anyway, all right, everyone, that's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. Was it the best episode? Was it the worst episode? You tell me. Leave a comment where this places. Leave your rankings in the comments, and I'll be in the comments too, and I'll let you know if your rankings were correct or not correct, or maybe yes and maybe so. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this figure update. Kind of went all over the map, but, you know, giving you a little taste. It's like a little taste. It's like going around Epcot, getting a little taste of every country. It's like going around the world and getting a taste of every country, just like what I said about Epcot. This is what we do. It's like the UN of we go around the world. Daft Punk. Okay. How you turn this shit off?